Look at him go! Oh! R2 has come out of nowhere and taken control. He's beaten him senseless. A staggering defeat for the pride of fishing. It wasn't broken before. You just couldn't help yourself. I know that, but when I was in pieces on Bespin, he carried me on his back while you were gallivanting around. I'd like to see you fly this thing without him. That'll be the day. No, he's not. He's reading Obi-Wan Kenobi's ancient Jedi text. What do you mean, how do I know? Eavesdropping? Why, you meddlesome little... The door was open.
Those old books must be good. You've had your nose in them since we left the base. All right. What's wrong?
I feel lost.
What do you mean?
With those swoop bikers, I lashed out. But in the temple, I held back and barely escaped alive. Lately, all I feel is anger.
What happened back there?
I can't explain. But it's like if something you've been looking for your whole life, you finally find it. And then just like that, you lose it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. If you find any answers in that book, don't keep it to yourself.
Journal of the Whills, Book 11, the Kaiburr Crystal. For generations, they powered countless lightsabers for the Jedi Order. But those were named after something much older and more powerful. In times before, there was a hunter. His village was on the brink of collapse after Barker worms ravaged their crops. He promised not to come back without the fresh meat of a toga beast. By the time he caught up to it, he was too weak to strike. Then the sky screamed. He came upon stone unlike any he'd ever seen. It was cool to the touch. And as he held it, he felt his strength return. He took the stone to his dying village. They feared he was trying to fool them. No one more than the hunter's brother. It was he who first declared the hunter a liar. It was he who led the village to bind his brother to the base of a gnarled tree. And it was he who struck the flame. The tree burned for days. Weeks of storms finally wore the inferno down, reducing it to nothing more than a spark. But that spark was all it took. Enraged, he decided he must hold the stone for himself. But the stone would not be held. From the heart of the flames, a voice cried out across the valley. Light! The sky was filled with flames. They feared they were being punished. But soon the craters of the muddied plains became a garden of stones. Many grew to worship these stones, called Kyber, after a native word loosely translated to forever fire or forever light. But this only made some covet it more, and they would turn to any dark deeds to get it. They discovered it had great power when combined with anger, aggression, the lust for power. But that it also fed on fear, hatred, and suffering. Some would even seek to focus the power of Kyber stones. They even learned to use them in battle. The crystals gave certain users deeper connection to what they called the mind's eye. We refer to it now as simply the Force. Discovery of this power led the galaxy to an all-new era of war. many tried, it could not be kept forever. Eventually, it was lost to history, then passed into legend. One that most younglings stopped believing by the time they're a Padawan. But every once in a while, a Jedi comes along, foolhardy enough to believe he may be the one to wield the splinter of the mind's eye.
Others are offering more.